Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. This is Mr. Kraus, and guess what? I don't know what time it is. I don't know when you guys are watching these videos, but that, in and of itself, highlights what is awesome about technology. You guys control when and how you want to watch these videos and when you're willing to learn. So that's kind of cool. Let's not get too much sideways from the topic at hand. That is, how do you guys do a bibliography? Well, Mr. Kraus really is actually going to show you guys how to use a cool website called bibme.org. Let's take a look at bibme.org. You're going to find it under resources. We are talking about citing your research, your sources. So you're going to want to go to my resources tab. And here are a couple of awesome examples, or excuse me, links. You got the bibme link, and right below it, it's gone now, was a link to this very video that Mr. Kraus is making. So here's a really neat website. It's free. Did I mention it's free? It tells you how to cite sources. I'm going to encourage you to use manual entry mode, but it can be a book, magazine, newspaper, etc. across the top. And we are going to cite the article for the Age of Responsibility. But before I navigate away from this page, let's take a look over here on the right-hand side. We do want to make sure it's set to Mla Format. I believe that's the default. There are other formats for citing sources and formatting your essays to be learned about in the future, perhaps in your master's, or you science guys maybe a little sooner. But I digress. Let's talk about the article. What is the Age of Responsibility? Mr. Kraus went ahead and found it on the World Wide Web. We find a lot of things here. Title, the source or website governing, who wrote it, when it was published, and there it is, guys, in its original online format. So a little trick is to set these up side by side on the screen. That is setting up the article side by side with bibme. So Mr. Kraus is going to set that up. Boom, a little movie magic. All right, this looks like an article or a newspaper source called governing. So, pardon the advertisements there. Let's take a look at newspaper or online magazine. Manual entry mode. This is definitely not in print. This is online. So we're going to sort or cite the magazine name. Again, it's governing. Mr. Kraus can see that clearly at the top here. It's kind of nice. When I shrunk the image, it highlights the source. I could have also found that in the URL address as being governing, right? The main part of the address. Article title. We all know this one by the time you watch this video. What is the Age of Responsibility? Mr. Kraus is careful as he types to watch his spelling and to punctuate it, capitals, question mark, exactly as Mr. Greenblatt decided to do it. We need a month. Let's get that month. Oh, is this done monthly? Yes, it is. So it's semi-monthly. I don't know. September, maybe? The day was the 30th, and it was published way back in 2009. So with the date published, or the date entered, it's now time to look at volume number. We're trying to find a volume number. This is why you guys want to use a source like InfoTrack. It's going to help you with the rest of this information. Mr. Kraus has a feeling it's going to be very hard to find a volume number for this online magazine. So I'm pulling the page out, trying to find something in here that tells me about the volume number. So of course, I'm going to scroll through the article. You guys know how long it is. And what I'm looking for, again, is some sort of volume number. I've come to the end. I find Alan Greenblatt. He's a governing correspondent. He works for another organization besides NPR if you're in my class. And I'm still struggling to find it. That's okay. If you guys notice, this is a long, big web page. I got to scroll all the way down to the bottom, and I might find it. Current events in March of 2014. Lo and behold, I'm not finding a volume number. This happens. I'm looking up at the top. I confirm it is a magazine. Maybe more. So I'm stuck. I don't find it. That's okay. Let me put screens side by side again. Whoops. Simply drag it over. So I'm going to skip volume number. Pages. It's online, guys. This would be page 1. And it looks like the way it is written, they've made this one long article. So it exists as one long page. Okay. Date accessed. This will be different for you guys, but of course I'm paying attention to date, trying to give 2 digits and 4 digits where numbers are supposed to go. Website title, you guys very clearly listed on this page quite prominently. It's governing. Article URL, article uniform record locator or address. And I just simply copy and paste it. That's why it's nice to have these side by side. The author's name, we know him very well now, guys, don't we? Notice there's some options here for a person or a news service. Sometimes no author is cited, or like I just mentioned, no author. And we're just about done. Just double check your information. Something we couldn't find, but we got a lot of other stuff. You click this button and let the website do the magic. Okay, so let's take a look at this page, pull it across. So now I've got a couple of my things I need to copy and paste. I don't like this feature. Just go ahead and highlight it, copy it, pull up your document where you're typing your essay. Hopefully you guys got things set up as Mla Format. You don't need to see all of this. It's just a works cited. Okay, you guys want to take the links out, of course. Just do that by right-clicking. Oh, there's a mistake. Let's go back to our stuff and fix that mistake. That's one of the cool features. It looks like I spelled Alan Greenblatt's name wrong. Give me a second to set all this up for you guys so you can see it. Let's go back to the article. Remember, they were side by side for a reason. You do want to be sure to cite your sources correctly. Let's make sure. I'm pretty sure Greenblatt, yep, it has 2 T's. So here's the article. I need to amend or change or edit. Pretty quick and easy. Just need to throw an extra T on his name and save changes. By the way, guys, I wrote NA as in not available. So there we go. Copy and paste. Go back to that Word document. So a little bit of formatting here. Let's get rid of these bullet points. We also want to get rid of the hyperlinks. Oh, I didn't follow it. Lucky me. Alright, you guys don't need to see me watch. Give me a second. Alright, so formatting taken care of. If you need to watch that video, go find that video. Whoops. Not what I wanted to do. Center the title, works cited. The video is almost done. Just want to point out, yikes, B becomes before G. So how are bibliographies organized on this works cited page? They are according to the alphabet. So alphabetically by the author's last name. Let's make sure we indent every line after the first. Make sure you indent every line after the first of each source. So it looks a little like this, guys. Thanks for watching. It's been Mr. Kraus. Hopefully you've enjoyed this video, or at the very least it's been informative and you now know how to use bibme.rg. So thanks again, and I look forward to seeing you on the next school day with a polished and ready works cited page. Awesome. Have a great one.